Hi everybody. Today we are continuing in chapter 13 on our geometry, and we were looking at polygons yesterday, talking about polygons are closed two-dimensional planar figures, and today we're going to talk about the difference between regular and irregular. And it's really rather simple. When you're talking about a regular polygon, you're talking about a polygon in which all the sides are exactly the same length. So we're talking about equilateral is another word that you'll find, meaning that the sides are all the same length. Okay, so if we look at the first plane or figure, they want us to circle whether it's regular or irregular. So we look at that. Do all the sides of that triangle appear to be the same length? No, it doesn't. So we're going to circle irregular. This is an irregular shape. Then we're going to finish filling in the chart of how many sides, angles, and vertices it has. All right. So a triangle has how many sides? We did this yesterday, so you guys this is pretty simple. It has 3 sides, 3 angles, and it also has 3 vertices, right? Those are the points where the angles come together, lines come together. How many right angles? Does this one have a right angle? Remember, a right angle is like the corner of your paper. Okay, it's a 90-degree angle. Does this triangle have any of those? No, it doesn't, right? Remember, triangles can have one somewhere, but this one doesn't have any. So we would put a 0 there. Has 0 right angles. Okay, the next shape is a quadrilateral, specifically a rectangle. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Is a rectangle a regular or irregular shape? Are all the sides the same length? No. So again, it's an irregular shape. It has 4 sides, 4 angles, and 4 vertices. Now, does a rectangle have any right angles? Well, the definition of a rectangle specifically is it's a quadrilateral that has 4 right angles. Okay. Number 3, we have a square. A square is also a quadrilateral. A square is also a rectangle, but a square has all 4 sides exactly the same length. So a square is a regular shape. Again, 4 sides, 4 angles, 4 vertices, and 4 right angles. The last one I thought it might seem a little tricky, right? A circle is a planar figure, right? But does it have any sides? No, it's a curved figure. It doesn't have any angles, and it doesn't have any vertices, and it doesn't have any right angles. Okay? All right. So we'll talk more about circles and ovals in a later video where I'll go over some of those shapes with you. At the next section here in the middle, they give us a nice picture there of Crater Lake, one of the deepest lake in the United States. But here to the left of that, we are matching the name of the polygon with the number of sides. And we talked about this yesterday. Remember, the first part of the word, right? These help us know the number. So these have Latin base words. So the first part there refers to the number. Penta, anything with penta has to do with the number 5. So pentagon, you draw a line to letter C because it has 5 sides. Anything with octa is with what number? Think of like an octopus, right? The number 8. An octagon has 8 sides. Triangle, okay, we have like a tricycle or a tripod. Triangle refers to having 3. All right, there we go. Number 8, a hexagon, right? Anything with the hex part has to do with which number? The number 6, that's right. Hexagon, number 6. So we draw a line to match it with letter D. A quadrilateral, quaderno, the base of that word is the number 4. Think of like a quart, which is 1/4 of a gallon. All right, all those are related to each other, like a quarter. They have to do with the number 4. 1/4 is a quarter. Okay, so it has to do with that 4 parts. So that's where quadrilateral comes from. Lateral has to do with side. All right, good job with that. I hope that was easy. I hope you probably could have done that without my help. This way, we're all on the same page, I hope. Let's move down here to the bottom. Not only today, they're wanting us to name the shape that we could make using the marshmallows and the toothpicks again. Remember, the marshmallows are the number of vertices, and the toothpicks represent our sides. But notice also that not all the toothpicks are the same length. So in number 10, we have 2 longer toothpicks and 2 shorter ones. And we still have 4 vertices. Would this be a regular or irregular shape? Are all the lines, are all the toothpicks, the sides the same length? No. So we know right away that it's going to be an irregular shape. And if I look back up at the chart up here at the top, which is off your screen, but which one of those shapes had 4 sides, 4 angles, right? 4 vertices, and 2 sides were longer than the other 2. And most likely, if I could hear you, I would hear you tell me it is a rectangle. So we would write rectangle on the line. Number 11. We have regular and irregular here. Well, let's go and look. Are all the toothpicks, the lines, right, the sides the same length? They're all the same length. How many do we have? We have 6 marshmallows and 6 toothpicks. We have 6 vertices, 6 angles, 6 sides, and they're all the same length. So I know it's going to be regular. And which shape did we say had 6? Well, I can come up here if I forgot. There's 6 sides and I followed across. We call that a hexagon. So this one here would be a hexagon. I was trying to write large to help you see. I'll move over here to number 12. Number 12, we have 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. And we have 5 marshmallows, which represent our vertices and angles. So it's a 5-sided shape. Are all the sides the same length? They're not. This one here is longer, so it's irregular. What do we call a 5-sided shape? Again, you can come back up here. Here's 5 sides, and I follow it over. We call it a pentagon. So you're going to write pentagon on the line there. Whoops, my whole paper's moving. All right. Hopefully, again, a lot of these are just review for you, but some of these might be newer or be like, oh, it's been a long time. Maybe you didn't talk about hexagons and pentagons much, or the fact that you need to know the number of sides and this whole word vertices and polygons and regular and irregular. So if you need to, go back and listen to this again. We're going to keep practicing it. I'm going to turn the paper over, but I'll start a new video. So you'll want to look for the next video. This is page 273. Next one we'll go on and we'll look at page 274. Okay, I'll see you next time.